Okay, now I started recording. Yeah, we were talking about different plans for Unity, and we um, said that uh, there's an analytic tools, core analytics choice with the plus Unity Plus, so you can get some insights into players' behavior across multiple platforms, and we actually use an alternative to that, which is Firebase, and Firebase tells us some data like mm, your Android users with who use Xiaomi phones get this error, and it even shows you the error, and it even shows you the possibility of reaching that error. So that's um, this such as 90% of your Xiaomi users face this error, and that can give you a clue about how prioritized this bug is, so you can plan your plan what to do accordingly. um, and it's comes with so Unity Plus comes with Unity Ads, which is one of the most common advertisement monetization solutions, and it also comes with in-app purchase plugin. So if you want to make money, you need to pay some money back to Unity. And Pro offers all the things in the Plus plan, but it's also comes with a asset pack at your disposal, and it can also some it can also offer some build server uh, licensing solution, so mm, you can uh, actually deploy your server elsewhere if you have this option. And it offers you source code access, which helps you to understand how Unity is operating. And it offers a good, quite good technical support actually. We used this to ask something, and they quickly returned. The question wasn't related to our game, but it was related to Unity in-app purchase system. So the question was something that they could know, and because of that, they were easily able to help. And yeah, it offers priority access to Unity success advisors, so you can access to some mentors, some professionals to help you find the tools you need to use. And it also um, offers priority queue for customer service, so you get um, you get help more quickly. And it also offers integrated success service, so you um, I mean, you can get some guidance to help with your game as well. Okay, um, so you should buy those uh, in these conditions. If you have a revenue less than $200,000 yearly, but more than 100 $1,000, you should pay for Plus. If you have more, if you earn more than 200K, but yeah, then you should go Pro, and you can choose to get Pro or Enterprise according to your needs. Okay. What else? Yeah, I was also going to talk about the development environment. Were you able to download Rider, or are you using Visual Studio currently?
I'm currently using Visual Studio.
For how much time have you spent using Visual Studio? I mean, you actually using it, not staying on your computer.
I'm not sure about it, but
Okay.
it can be 3 months or something.
Okay. Okay. So I really suggest you to use Rider. Just check that if you can use Rider with your student accounts, because first of all, I'm going to use Rider, and it's secondly, it's considered better by all the people who have tried it, as I see. I'm going to show you how to download both of those. So you just hit, you just write download Visual Studio, and I suggest you to download a stable version, so you can, I mean, this is last year's version, so you can easily download this one. So after you download it, I mean, if you have a MacBook, you can choose this one, obviously. And if you, after you download it, there will be some settings that you can arrange so that you can choose where to download, where to install, and you can also add some more plugins if you want to. So there's a support for instance, some data mining algorithms and stuff. You don't have to click those. You don't have to, you know, add those. But other than that, it's fairly straightforward. So I won't actually show that. But when you're you want to download Rider, you do the same thing. You write, you Google download Rider, and it's makes you jump to JetBrains website. So there's a free 1 month trial, but after that, you need to log in to your account, and you get your license ID, and you activate your products with this license ID inside the Rider itself. So just keep that in mind. As I recall, I'm using my student accounts from Yıldız Technical University, but so some universities let you use their services even after you graduate. This is lucky by me, but you can, if even if you don't have access right away, you can ask school to add this because it's and if they are not agreeing on that, I can even talk with them. This is really useful too. But okay, so I guess we can jump into Unity right now. my something was slow, so I killed it. Okay, let's start by creating a new project. So for this project, it will be like kind of like a racing game. I'm not sure how to call this. It's it can be called a single player driving game, I guess. And let's add for lecture. And it will be a 3D game. This is why I chose it, and I hit create. Okay, so it opens blank screen. I'm going to actually show you something that I wasn't able to show you. What can I put our faces? Okay. So if you click main camera, and if you choose something other than skybox, then you can change. Actually, even if you have skybox, you can change which skybox are you seeing. So there are downloadable, pretty cool looking, realistic skyboxes for backgrounds in Unity. But today we are going to change it with a solid color. Since the blue color was chosen, it immediately chose it immediately started to show blue, and I'm going to instead choose something a little more lighter, like this. And this is some cool trick that you can actually use. And I have two inspectors open right now, so I'm going to close one of them. And I have two project windows, so I'm going to close one of them. Okay. As you see, since I have changed something in my scene, there's a little star that indicates I have unsaved changes. So when I'm in the hierarchy with my mouse, if I hit Control S or Command S in Mac, then it saves. Okay. So let's again start by jumping to our scene view, and let's start by adding some game objects. I'm going to actually move this out of the way too. Okay. So I'm going to add a floor. To do that, I will hit plus, and I choose 3D objects and plane. And it's outside of where I can see, I guess. Let's check how my camera sees. Actually, I'm going to add another 3D objects, cube. And for some reason, they are not seen. That's weird. Let me just jump back to Skybox. Okay, it looks like I should be able to see, but let's. Okay, now I'm able to see. There was some optical illusion. And I'm going to drag this below. And I'm going to change this to solid color again. Yeah. So let's say that I want my objects look a little more, vividly, lively. Then I can add a material to that object to change how it looks. So I'm going to go to my assets folder. I'm going to create a material, and I'm going to choose orange material. I mean, I named it like this, and you can change some settings of it in the inspector panel. And I'm going to choose a nice orange that goes well with blue background. And you can, if you want, edit by moving, by changing those. So you can change those, and the chosen color changes. And you can even adjust opacity. So if you hit the A button and drag, you can change how opaque you are. So it's if I add this color, like this, then my cube will show what's behind it. But I don't want that, so I will stick to that. And I want my floor and my cube look different. So I will create another material, and I'm going to name it, I don't know, brown material. So it will be orange, but a bit more darker. So I have two different materials, and now I'm going to apply those to what I have in my scene. So I'm going to apply brown material to my cube and floor. Actually, just start with the plane. And to do that, I can actually remove this. Okay, let me just. Yeah, okay. So I didn't talk much about mesh renderer, but mesh as the word comes from the word a in Turkish. And the reason we call our objects as meshes is the reason is because they have 3D objects in Unity have something like a mesh that is making us see how they look. So you as you see these, actually I'm not sure how I can show it to you, but okay, this is the mesh of the object of the plane. As you see, it's made out of triangles, and it's as you see, it's not. I mean, we are not able to see it in game view to be able to render and show itself. We should check mesh renderer, and now mesh renderer renders the mesh, and now we are able to see that. And even if we are not able to see, it doesn't mean it's not there. It can still collide with other objects since it has a mesh collider activated. So mesh renderer gives the look, mesh collider gives it volume, and rigid body gives its mass. So this is why it's I mean, this is why you can create ghosts. So to create a ghost, for instance, in your game, you I mean, it doesn't need a mass, but it should have some way of showing itself. So it will have a mesh renderer, and it won't collide with anything, so it won't have a mesh collider. So with this separation, you can create massless objects that are visible, or invisible objects that have meshes, that have mesh, actually. Yeah, and I'm going to change the material of my cube. So I clicked cube and went to mesh renderer, and I will choose an orange color. Uh, they look quite similar to me, unfortunately, so in the game, but this is because of lighting. Uh, as you see from this angle, the lights, I believe, shines quite the same, so they kind of look the same in the screen, but we can change that later. Yeah, this is all I wanted to cover for this part of the lecture, and next lecture we will be talking about how to move our cube and how to create the rest of the game. Okay, any questions for this part? We did some basic stuff, but okay, then see you next lecture. We will have a break of 15 minutes, so I'll see you later.